Well, good evening and welcome to this board meeting for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. If everybody could please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mr. Grigsby. Here. Mr. Haynes. Here. Mrs. McCarthy.
Here.
Mrs. Saxon.
Here.
Mr. Baca.
Here. Finalization of the agenda. Is there anything to add or remove?
The agenda is final as presented.
Move right into the superintendent's report.
Okay, tonight we just have a very brief, but informative update on our transportation department. And Mr. Yonker will deliver that.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sure it won't come as a surprise that we're short bus drivers right now, and so that's been our biggest battle at the start of the school year. So we're currently 7 bus drivers short, which translates to 7 routes short. What I will say is Joe Schultz, our new transportation supervisor, I think many of you know, has done a really good job of working with the drivers to safely get our kids to and from school. So we recognize that there are delays and there's going to continue to be delays until we can get the situation rectified with enough people in place. But the drivers are doing a wonderful job at remaining patient and making sure that our kids are getting home safely. Patience has been what we've been preaching to parents, as well as just having an understanding that there are likely going to be delays day to day. And we keep them updated as best we can when those changes happen. The good news, we got 4 interviews this week. So the media circuit that was 2 weeks ago did yield us some interest from bus drivers, and we do have 4 interviews this week. Hopefully those will come to fruition and we can get some other drivers on the road once they get their training done and become certified to drive buses. Even better news, the Ohio State Patrol came out with their annual report last 2 weeks ago. Tim Kazmarek and our mechanic team had 84 bus inspections last year and had a 100% passage rate. So we did not have one bus that was sidelined due to any infraction by the Ohio State Patrol. There are a small number of school districts in the state of Ohio that can say that, and Tim's team now for multiple years in a row have had 100% passage rates of keeping our buses on the street, keeping our kids in safe vehicles, and keeping our drivers driving safe vehicles. So that's really a feather in the cap to him and his team and what they're doing from the maintenance side of things on our buses. So that's where we're at, start the school year. Hopefully we'll have improved news as the year continues, but wanted to let you know where we stand as we enter the second full week of school. Happy to answer any questions.
I don't have a question, but congratulations to Tim and
Yeah.
his team, because that's huge.
It is good. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't look too bad for everything that's going on. So bus drivers down. So you're doing okay.
All good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yonker. That concludes superintendent's report.
All right, we'll move right into the education report, Ms. Saxon.
Yes, we have one agreement for you.
Oh, I did it again, though.
Oh, and I was too.
All right. Announcements. Any announcements this evening?
I do want to let people know that the Citizens for Better Schools golf outing is coming up this month on September 28th, on the Saturday, September 28th. So there's more information, I believe, on my website, which I don't recall what it is right now, but sure you can find it through our website. I don't recall what that is. And
So if you're a golfer, put together a foursome. If you do not enjoy golf, you can come out just for dinner.
Oh, yeah, and
The Lions Club food drive.
yeah.
I'm sure you have all the details.
Yeah, the Lions Club are coordinating a food drive for community care. It started today and it goes through Saturday. So the schools are competing to bring a trophy back from St. Peter's in one of the last 2 years. So hopefully our schools can get the donations in and maybe bring it back to North Central City Schools this year. But donations are the winner is determined by weight of donations, so all the donations will be collected on Friday morning. Thank you to Mr. Yunker for his volunteering his time and service for that collection. So that's pre-K through 8 is the food drive, and then the high school is competing in a peanut butter and jelly drive. That is this week as well, and we will also be collecting peanut butter and jelly at the home football game on Friday. The class bringing in the most peanut butter and jelly will get $250 donated to their class account. As long as we reach a total of 250 jars donated. So lots of stuff going on to help serve the community as part of our Ranger Strong initiative.
That's awesome. As usual. we'll-
Thank you very much.
Stuff, so. Well, thank you. All right, here's an opportunity for hearing of the public. Is there anybody in attendance that would like to address the Board of Education? All right, for the record, this is why I typically forget this part. All right, Ms. Saxon, I believe we're ready for you.
Yes. We have one agreement for your consideration under the Education Report, ABA Outreach Services. This agreement covers services for students who demonstrate a need for behavioral support while attending North Ridgeville City Schools during the 2024-2025 school year. This is the first reading for these items. The second reading and consideration for approval will be at the September 17th regular meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Saxon. Communications report, Mr. Grigsby.
Thank you. It is recommended that the Board of Education accept the following gifts with appreciation. The North Ridgeville Lions Club made a monetary donation of $200 to support the North Ridgeville High School band's participation in the Memorial Day Parade. 40 metallic Navy palms were donated by the band boosters to the high school marching band. A staff luncheon was donated by the NRAC 3 to 4 PTO and NRAC 5-day boosters to provide lunch for the staff on the first day of school. Backpacks filled with school supplies are donated by We Care Closet for distribution to NRCS families. And the North Ridgeville Giant Eagle donated reusable large bags to be used for distributing school supplies for NRCS families at the back to school kickoff. And as usual, we thank our community for their tremendous support of our schools and students.
Thank you. All right, Human Resources report, Mr. Haynes.
We have a number of items in the Human Resources Report. One amendment to the Supplemental Review Committee Handbook, 11 NREA supplemental contracts, 8 certified staff adjustments, 1 support staff resignation. This is the first reading for these items. The second reading and consideration for approval will be at the September 17th regular.
And moving to other board business with more human resources, Mr. Haynes.
We have several items to consider in the Human Resources Report, 1 administrative contract, 2 support staff appointments, 1 support staff substitute contract, 4 support staff adjustments, 1 support staff resignation. I move to approve the Human Resources items in 1 reading.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Haynes, second by Ms. Saxon. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Haynes.
Yes.
Mrs. Saxon.
Yes.
Mr. Grigsby.
Yes.
Mrs. McCarthy.
Yes.
Mr. Vaca.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody. It is my pleasure to introduce Miss Wendy Fanfa. She is going to be our new coordinator of fiscal services. And if you want to join me up here, please. Congratulations. We're thrilled to have Wendy. Wendy comes to us with years and years of experience, a lot of great experience that I think the North Ridgeville City Schools will very much benefit from. She has been a financial specialist, so she has done every job in the financial office. And she got her assistant treasurer's license, so she has served a number of years as an assistant treasurer, and most recently has served as the associate treasurer at North Olmsted City Schools. So she has been in large districts her entire career, so large treasurer's offices. We really like the idea that she's done every job and can really do a lot of great training from us for this position. And then she's also been through building projects in the district that she's been in as well. So a lot of great experience and we're thrilled to have her.
Welcome.
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 All right.
Move this.
Representative, make it official.
Not letting you go anywhere.
Better make it look like signing day, so you can get a good picture. They get that picture.
Oh, that's. Thanks.
Ready? I'm there. Awesome, thank you. Congratulations. Welcome, Wendy. Thank you. Oh, jeez.
Before we enter into executive session, I want to thank all our staff getting us through the first week or so of school and getting parents drop off and pick up in and out of these lots. It's been nothing, I mean, seriously, nothing short of amazing. Working with the city to try to keep traffic off of Ranger Way in front of the fire and police station, changing that flow pattern. All our buildings have their own challenges getting parents in and out. And the staff has been out there facilitating, getting parents in and out. They made some changes throughout the process, name tags for cars and stuff. They've really done a great job. And I know, I'm sure it's been frustrating and challenging for the parents, but the staff has done an amazing job to make our lives easier, getting our kids in and out of the school district. So thank you to everybody that's been involved in that. All right, is it recommended that the Board of Education enter into executive session to discuss the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, compensation of public employees, and matters related to negotiations of public employees. There will be no action to follow.
Move. Second.
Moved by Ms. Saxon, second by Ms. McCarthy. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Saxon?
Yes.
Mrs. McCarthy?
Yes.
Mr. Grigsby? Yes. Mr. Haynes?
Yes.
Mr. Vaca?
Yes.
Six o'clock.
Thank you, everybody.